Hello, welcome guys. Today we will be discuss about software development life cycle, and the short form is SDLC. Okay, software development life cycle is a process used by the software industry to design, develop, and test high quality software. The SDLC aims to produce a high quality software that meets to exceeds customer expectation, reach completion within time and cost estimation. What is keywords of SDLC means software development life cycle. SDLC is a acronyms of software development life cycle. It is also called a software development process. Okay, and SDLC is a framework defining task perform each step in the software development process. ISO IEC 1227 is an international standards for software life cycle process. Its aim to be the standard that define all the tasks required for developing and maintaining software. What is SDLC? Means what is software development life cycle? Software development life cycle is a process followed by the software project within a software organization. It consists of detailed plan describing how to develop, maintain, replace and alter or enhance specific software. The life cycle define a methodology for improving the quality of software and the overall development process. Okay, the following figure is graphical representation of various stage of typical SDLC. First we plan the software, and second we defining the software, and after this we design the software, and after this after designing phase we build the software. Okay, and after the building we test the software. Okay, after building we test the software, and after testing we deployment the software. Okay, so this is the complete process of SDLC. Okay, so let's move ahead. A typical software development life cycle consists of following stages. First stage is planning and requirement analysis. Planning and requirement analysis. Requirement analysis is the most important and fundamental stage in SDLC. It performed by senior member of the team with inputs and from the customers, the sales department, market survey, the domain experts in the industry. This information is then used to plan the basic project approach and conduct product feasibility study in the economical, operational and technical areas. Planning for the quality assurance requirement and identification of the risk associated with the project is also done in planning stage. The outcome of the technical feasibility study is to define the various technical approaches that can be followed to implement the project successfully with minimum risk. And the second stage is defining requirement. Second stage is defining requirements, and the requirement defining is the once the requirement analysis is done, the next step is to clearly define the document the product requirement and to get approved from the customer or the market analyst. This is done through SRS, means software requirement specification document, which consists of all the products requirement to design the and develop during the project life cycle. And the third stage is designing the product architecture. Designing the product architecture. SRS, software requirement specification, is the reference for product architecture to come out with the best architecture for the product to develop based on requirement specification in SRS. Usually more than one design approach for product architecture is proposed, and documentation in a DDS, design document specification. This DDS is reviewed by the important stakeholders and based on various parameters as a risk assessment. Product robustness, design modularity, budget, and the time constraints, the best design approach is selected for the product. Means best design project are selected and rest are removed. A design approach clearly defines all the architectural module of the product along and its communication and data flow representation within external and third party module. The internal design of the modules of proposed architecture should be clearly defined with the minutes of detail in DDS. And next stage, fourth stage is building or developing the product. In this stage, software development life cycle, the actual development start and the product is built. The programming code is generated at DDS during this stage. If the design is performed in detail and organized manner, code generation can be accomplished without much hassle. Developer must follow the coding guidelines defined by their organization and programming tool like compiler, interpreter, debugger, etc. are used to generate the code. Different high-level programming languages such as C, C++, Java, Pascal, PHP, etc. are used for the coding. The programming language is chosen with respect to the type of software being developed. And next stage is testing the product. Before deployment in market, we test our software. This stage is usually a subset of all stages and in the modern SDLC model. The testing activities is mostly involved in all the stages of SDLC. However, this stage refer to testing only stage of the product where product defects are reported, tracked, fixed and reset until the product reach the quality standard defined in SRS. And the last stage is deployment in the market and maintenance. Okay, once the product is tested and ready to deploy, it is released formally in the appropriate market. Sometimes product deployment happen in stage as per business strategy of the organization. The product may first be released in a limit segment and the test in real business environment, means UAT, means user acceptance testing. Then based on the feedback, the product may release as it or with suggestion enhancement. In the targeting market segment, after the product is released in the market, it's maintained in done for existing customer base. Okay, next SDLC model, software development life cycle model. There are a lot of model present in SDLC. So we discuss one by one. Following are the most important and popular SDLC model follow in industry. First model is waterfall model, iterative model, spiral model, V model, Big Bang model. And other related methodology are RAD model, Agile model, rapid model, application development and prototyping model. In our next video we will discuss about waterfall model, iterative model, spiral model, V model, Big Bang model one by one. If you like the video, please subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.